toss a coin. Heads is a call.
It's a head.
Yes, it is. Ricky?
We're going to have a bat this morning. The wicket looks particularly good. It might be a little bit tacky early on, a little bit slow early on, but if we get through the new ball, then we should be able to put a good total on the board.
It's a great comeback now from being 2-0 down. But your team is so talented, you still haven't quite hit your straps, have you?
No, we haven't. No, we've won the last couple of games, obviously, but we haven't played anywhere near our best cricket just yet. Hopefully that comes out today. We've got lots of fond memories about playing at this ground, obviously World Cup finals and those sorts of things. So it's really important today that the batsmen especially put their hand up and get the job done.
Any changes to the team?
No, we've got the same side coming in today's game, yeah.
Play well, good luck.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Graham, probably would have batted first if you'd won the toss?
No, actually, we probably would have gone a different way. Again, I think it probably started a bit slow this morning and hopefully get better as the day goes on. It's difficult ground to defend on. So, hopefully we can bowl well up front and really restrict them.
It was a cracker of a game on Friday. Pity you there to be a loser. But your team showed a lot of fight. You fought back about 3 times to get back in the game.
Yeah, I think we played some really terrific cricket. I think emotionally the boys have taken a bit of time to get over. Friday night it was a real emotional roller coaster. So we're looking forward to today. It's an awesome place to come play, especially when it's a full house. And we've really played some fantastic cricket throughout this series, and I don't think we've really allowed them to play well. And we've concentrated on our own game, which has been great. So yeah, we're looking forward to a big one.
And any changes to the team?
Yeah, unfortunately Polly's not fit. He's got a strain in his back from the other night, and Johan van der Vat comes in for him.
Then also it's a team game, but individual brilliance can win this. 119 you got in the first game. Mackay got 6 for 22. So it'll be hoping one of your players can individual brilliance to win the game and the series.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's one-day cricket can be decided on one man. So the fortunate thing is we've got a squad of guys that can perform on a day and can win you games. So you're not relying on just one individual. So we're looking forward to today. As I say, hopefully we can bowl well up front and then chase well in the afternoon, and hopefully there's a few more hundreds around for a few more of our guys.
Okay, well, good luck. Thanks. Well, that's it. Should be another thriller here at the Wanderers. That's the news from the toss. Australian captain Ricky Ponting has won the toss, and Australia will bat first.
Well, the players are on their way out to the middle. 270, 280 was spoken about. Barry as a total. What do you reckon?
I think it should be more. I think 300 is what somebody would feel very comfortable. There's the Australian side.
Unchanged.
And it's an unchanged side, and I think they'll be looking for a good start here. And I think, obviously Gilchrist in the first 15 and Hussey in the last 15 is going to be 2 key areas that South Africa have got to target.
Who is your money on, Barry?
My money is securely in my back pocket.
Come on, make a call.
I reckon what's going to happen here, it's going to be a top. I mean, it's going to be 2.5 each.
That would certainly be an interesting finale to everything, that's for sure. So 2-2 it is. We're at the Liberty Life Wanderers. There's a look at the South African team. And the man you need to look at there is Johan van der Vat. He comes in because Sean Pollock is injured. They have to get up with Pollock not being there. We're ready for the action. The commentators are ready in their seats. They're chomping at the bit too. Let's go down to them.
2 orders at the moment in the Standard Bank Series. Of course, this is the final at the Wanderers, and we are all very pumped up for this game. The South Africans they've been out there for a long time today. They're out there for some time before the Australians did, by the way. And, of course, the Australians are very excited about the fact that they've come back from 2-0 down in the series, and now it is 2-2. Graham Smith, lots of pressure on him as the skipper in front of the home crowd. Capacity crowd expected at Liberty Life Wanderers. Some 32,000 people are going to be crammed in here today. Conditions are absolutely ideal for cricket. No rain expected. The ground staff have assured us of that, and the pitch is an absolute beauty. Mackay Teddy, first ball, and it's a good one first up. There'll be some good carry here at the Wanderers. He's away, and he's timed that superbly.
Well, he just said value for shot. You get it here at the Wanderers. It fairly flies off. Gilchrist will feel much more settled. Mackay had to pitch one up a little bit more, just to see if there was any swing and if there was any movement off the track further up. That's first prize, of course, get the man forward. And Gilchrist didn't really push forward a long way, just a little prod. Made sure he middled the ball.
That's away. That's his zone. Loves it on the offside, and he drives well through extra cover. That's over the top. Couple of bounces for. It's a big over for Australia. Just a bit short from Mackay Teddy. Rounds off to 10 from the over. 23 for none. Straight drive for 4. Beautifully played, right along the dirt track.
They don't come better than that. He's in the drive zone and he jumped all over it. But look at that. No running. Once he did it, just stood dead still.
Straight again. 4 again.
Well, you can clearly see it's a good batting track. Ball comes on nicely. Good for driving.
That is through, and that is 4. It is the shorter boundary by, I reckon, around about 25 yards.
Well, something's bothering him. I think it's the bat. He's not happy with it, but my goodness, why would you change it?
Straying leg side and another boundary. Mackay is a little bit all over the show right now, and you can't do that to a player of the calibre of Adam Gilchrist.
Well, I want to take Mackay side here. I think this field placing is putting him under enormous pressure. He cannot bowl too straight, and therefore he errs wide outside off.
That's away on the leg side. Shorter boundary again, and that's another boundary. So 3 boundaries in the last 4 balls between Andrew Hall and also Mackay and Kadich has now moved to 18, Gilchrist on 28, and they're not going to miss out on anything. It's a little bit leg side. In fact, it's not. It's more like middle stump. It's still worked away. It's one of the strengths of these 2 left-handed opening batsmen.
No, that's a good shot. He's hit that very hard indeed. I don't think it was through the hands of the short extra cover. It went all the way along the ground, I reckon. That's the 50 partnership. Short delivery again and pulled away. This is a fast outfield. It's 4 more. Well, the Australians couldn't have dreamed about a better start. They've managed to get a few boundaries away, despite the fact that early on they were nailed to the crease a bit. This wasn't a flyer like first or second over flyer. This has been building.
Yeah, another good shot from Gilchrist, again straying a little bit in length. And Mackay just giving him enough opportunity to play that favourite pull shot of his.
Well, straight down the ground, and that one will go for 4 as well. 6th boundary off Mtini. It's 65 for none. Oh, he's hit that in the air through the offside field. Bounces away down towards the boundary. If he's going to bowl those cutters to Gilchrist, I would suggest he needs a sweeper back. He may just get him caught out there somewhere. And there we go again. The sweeper would have cut that one off, and that also is going for 4. So he's got to come up with a plan now, Andrew Hall. This is what it's all about. Can't just keep bowling there to Gilchrist without protection.
I reckon they should try around the wicket. I know it's a shorter boundary on the leg side, but if those cutters work, then you're hitting against that little bit of a cut that goes away to the offside. This way, you're just sliding across the off stump, giving Gilchrist plenty of room to swing the arms. And he's going to make you pay, and he is big time. 49 for Gilchrist, just 34 deliveries.
Yes, he's being damaging. And that's his single. Oh, there's a misfield there, but it won't cost South Africa anything. A half century to Gilchrist. That's his 44th half century. He's 6th against South Africa, and he's first of this series. That's the wrong one. Outside that off stump. That's not the place to bowl. Slightly overpitched, and hasn't Gilchrist got stuck into it. Oh, and he's hit that magnificently. That's gone way up into the crowd. Well, Kadich has been bogged down just a little bit. Gilchrist has been doing the attacking, but he doesn't often settle for that. And this is an example. A superb cricket shot. In the commentary box now, Mike Hasman, and alongside him, Darryl Cullen.
Outstanding shot. Just outside the line of off stump. The bigger boundary there. And obviously looking at the bowling of Johan van der Walt so far, the first couple of overs. Goodness me! That is absolutely remarkable. Andrew Hall has taken a blinder. He looked in no position whatsoever, stuck the hand down, The ball went straight in, and that is a huge wicket. Wow, what a catch.
Great catch by Andrew Hall. He almost stuck it out as if to say, well, I've got to get something down on it. And it stuck, and it's a crucial period of play here for South Africa. Just when Gilchrist was looking to launch, Andrew Hall pulls out his bit of brilliance. Well, we said all along, a couple of us have said that fielding may just be the deciding factor between these two sides. And you need work like that if you're going to stay in this match. 97 now, the end of Gilchrist for 55.
Australia have lost their first wicket, which brings Ricky Ponting, the captain, to the crease, playing in his 250th game in one international cricket for Australia. Slightly leg side, and there's no protection down there. So they've finished that over in style. Ricky Ponting, I think, had another word or two as well in the middle off camera, just to put his point across. 114 for one. 19 overs gone, 114 for one. That run rate back to 6 per over. He's one of those quiet achievers, Simon Kadich. He's gone to 50 now, 51 of just 60 balls. So that strike rate is very good for him, of 85. 6 fours and a magnificent shot for 6.
You haven't spoken since the first game.
Now there's certainly plenty going on in the middle. Off camera, it's Smith and Ponting having plenty to say. That's away. That's where Ponting wants them, and that's gone for 4. He will not miss out in that region.
Bit of turn, and it's beaten him. Nicely played by Ricky Ponting, using the pace, just going with the turn. Edged wide. Unlucky. Got out like that in Durban. This time he's had a bit of luck.
Well, could that be a defining moment in the day? You're just bleeding for a wicket. Outside edge, genuinely.
And he's put that one away too. Just straying down the leg side. He plays the pull shot so well, Ricky Ponting. Just rides with it. Anything on the leg side, he's dynamite.
Well, Mark Boucher came up to the stumps, and immediately Roger Telemarcus had it come straighter. Outside off stump. He'd have a thrash at it. If he got an edge, it wouldn't matter. So Telemarcus comes straight, and Ponting puts it away. There's a man on the extra cover fence.
And he's flipped that one over the top to again a leg side boundary. One short, one up. Doesn't matter to Ricky Ponting. More runs. 4. Short boundary. He hasn't had much of a strike since Ponting came in, Simon Kadich. But he's got that on the way for 4. 150 up, just 1 wicket down. Oh, and that was premeditated. Smashed away. Simon Kadich has decided that blocking's not the order of the day. They want to get as many as they can. Down the wicket. You don't often see that to Jacques Kallis.
Well, that shows what a good deck it is, and he's got confidence to go down. Maybe being a little bit harsh.
Oh, he's gambled. I think he's picked that slower ball from Jacques Kallis, and he's gone after the short boundary, and it's 20 rows back.
Was it the slower delivery? I'm not sure it was. Did he roll the fingers? What do you think?
Yeah, I think he picked it. I think there's something, you know, there's so much video analysis these days that there's some change in the action for Jacques Kallis before he arrives at the crease, and Ponting and the rest of the Australians have picked that up. It's gone again. And another one. Just drifting into the pads. This is going to cost them big time. Ricky Ponting, 100 in the World Cup final a few years ago, and now he's gone to 50. That's where you can't bowl. That's 3 of them. All in the same area, all to the same type of delivery.
So easy, with so much time. Off the front foot, the pickup. You've got to have such quick hands. Pick the ball early.
You just can't afford to bowl at the stumps. It's got to be a foot wide. That's much better. This is a bit more luck involved in this one. He's spliced it over, but it's still gone for 4. It's such a short boundary. That's unlucky for the bowler. He's decided he's going to go after them, Ponting. There's no holding back here.
Yeah, he sliced it. There was enough on the ball. He bounced away on the hard ground. But again, you see, he just drops his head away on the drive through the offside. And fortune favours the brave.
Well, just to give you an indication, Patrick, 40 runs of the 50 came on the onside, just 10 on the offside. Just shows you the sort of line that you've got to bowl to Ponting. And that one he's hit in the air and again picked out the gap. He's on a mission, Ricky Ponting, on a big mission, and that's to beat Graham Smith into submission.
Oh, he's got hold of that one, and one bounce into the crowd. This is not a great time to be brought into the attack, because absolutely anything could happen. There's no way they're going to be playing themselves in. Have a look at that from outside off stump. Well, that's down the ground. It's going to go all the way. Don't worry about trying to catch that one. It just kept going. 3 or 4 rows back, but enough.
This is a great shot from Ricky Ponting. He had a very quiet start, and then all of a sudden he broke loose. Makayantini straight back into things. It's right up there. Just showing us, and he can take on the straight boundary as well.
And Ponting's on 76 or 52 deliveries. Incredible. Katic is in the air. This is good. This is out. Yes, caught it third man. Actually, pretty well played by Katic. He obviously intended to get it down to third man. He hit it right off the middle of the bat, and it's gone straight to Telemarcus.
You might have thought for a moment that he was looking to get it a bit finer. Played it too well in the end. The extra pace and bounce from Makayantini. Can this give South Africa a chance to somehow subdue these Australian batsmen? A well played innings from Katic. Australia now 216 for 2.
Well, there's been a bit of a change. Martin was down to come in after Ponting, but the decision's been made by the Australian captain, I assume, to send in Hussey. This is the dismissal again, straight to Telemarcus. Oh, Ponting is having a go, and that's gone through the field as well. Boy, this is lightning. This outfield is unbelievable. Another one. Well, Ponting definitely has decided that almost everything's got to go. He looks to me as if he's after the world record here, 400. No, that's 4. It's got through the field. And there's another very good timer of ball down the other end. Hussey has only just arrived at the crease, and he really only lent on that one. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Well, here's a batsman who's only just arrived at the crease, and you just wonder where he's been. Why hasn't he been playing one-day internationals and Test cricket?
God, makes it so much better. This shot is that is not a big gap. He's threaded it to perfection.
Bang! Goodness me, that is huge. That has gone out of the ground. Maybe on the lunch table in that block of flats.
Well, I said he was searching for the boundary. What he's searching for is the block of flats beyond it. That's a monster. Just misses that. And probably hit it over that. Yeah, Callis, you see there, strays onto the stumps, and that's where you cannot bowl with a short boundary to Ricky Ponting. Another 6. Round the wicket, Jock. Round the wicket.
Advancing, Callis on him coming, and that is a great shot. That is a very good shot indeed. Saw him coming, dropped it short. He backed away, gave himself width and slapped it for 4.
That's a sign of a really good player, in touch with his game. Down the wicket, Callis saw him coming, and he's still able to get it away square of the wicket to the short boundary. They've managed to get a boundary every over. It's putting so much pressure on the bowlers.
Down the track this time and into the crowd. That is a great shot from Mike Hussey.
How do you stop this freight train? 34s, 7 6s. Amazing.
Short this time, and again it's been dispatched easily for 4. Lovely control from Hussey.
I'm just wondering, just projecting the game ahead. Beautiful batting. 4-6-4. No answer. What's South Africa going to have to do when they come out? I mean, they're going to have to review their batting order. They cannot afford to have a Dippenaar type innings. I mean, it'll only get them at best to 270, and it's going to be much more than that. So they're going to have to revise their batting order, South Africa. They have to think about it right now.
Full toss. Just the one this time. And Callis, we're happy that over's finished. 16 from it, 274 for 2.
Tappings because Ricky Ponting is on 99 with just 70 deliveries. Magnificent.
Yeah, he likes this ground. Once one. Shot from Mark Boucher. Ricky Ponting has got 3 figures. It has not been referred. Magnificent stuff from Ricky Ponting. Absolutely outstanding. What a remarkable player. That's his 20th 100. His teammates love that. Adam Gilchrist on his feet and applauding. Everyone else there as well. It's been a treat.
It certainly has. And out the blocks was Mike Hussey, because he realised how important it was for the skipper. This in the deciding game. Skipper leading from the front.
Short and wide, and gets the treatment. Advancing. And 4 more. Goodness me, that's a boundary off the first ball of the over. Johan van der Vaart is starting to get some serious treatment here. Those figures are not looking very respectful these days, and I guess he's got a few mates with him. Loves driving through that region, 3 extra cover, and he's got himself 4. He rarely misses out, and that sort of opportunity, Mike Hussey.
Just eases it through, doesn't he? I think the beauty about Mike Hussey is the ability to get his weight to go into the shot. Watch how he leans right forward into the shot. Head right over the ball, and that's why he hits it through the offside so well. Look at that, leaning right through. Make sure the weight goes into the shot.
Now that's gone away for 4. It's been given run, so there must have been a bit of willow there, top edge, which is a little bit dangerous for Mark Boucher.
You're not kidding. That's a wicket-keeper killer. 50 for Hussey. In no time at all, 33 deliveries. 7 4s, 1 6.
Cries of catch it. But no one there. A boundary to finish the over. Turns that into a big one. 11 runs on that as well. 41 overs gone. 312 for 2 it is now. Remarkable stuff. Six. Callis thought he was in the game at one stage. Not to be.
He would have been if he'd been 20 rows back. No catch by the spectators, and just another sick, the 8th in this innings.
63 now for Mike Hussey off just 38 balls, 8 4s and 2 6s, and the full toss was just dispatched.
There'll be a few that reckon oh, there we go again. I mean, they really are picking the gaps beautifully. What a position to be in, though. Oh, he's hit that one, and it's gone as flat as a tack for 6. Well, Ricky Ponting is certainly enjoying himself out there. I mean, 2 down they were in this series. This is a different looking side totally.
Lots of intensity from Ricky Ponting, even though he's in a wonderful position. Just sense he's looking at bigger things here.
Oh, that's 6. That's straight. That's going straight over the top of the side screen. Oh, that's a great box down there, but they were scattering all over the place. The best box in the house, straight down over the top of the Standard Bank sign at the far end, and Ricky Ponting has hit the ball straight into it. Well, he's heaved that one down the ground. Now let's just see if we can pick this ball coming down over the top of the screen. Here it comes. And there they go. Oh, that's 6 as well. He's worked that away on the onside. It's a question of getting underneath the ball. Anything you can get underneath, the way these guys are playing, is going to disappear into the crowd. Oh, not like that. That's 6 as well. That's gone way over the top of mid-on. Now that's an example of exactly what you don't want to do. I mean, that's the length that says, take it.
So much power. It's the length you spoke about. It's happy hour. It's been happy hour for a little while now.
Here's a full toss, and it's in the air. This will be out caught. Yes, at last. Hussey trying to hit a full toss down the ground. You heard Pat Simcock saying you're better off over pitching than under pitching. Hussey didn't quite get that one in the middle of the bat. It's gone down the ground, and Mackay-Ntini's taken the catch.
Nice and easy from Mackay. 51 balls. Just have a look at that. 81 runs at a strike rate of 158. Well, you got to go a long way to beat that. 374 for 3 now.
And the man striding out of the centre now is probably the hardest striker of a cricket ball in world cricket. Well, it's a full toss. It's going over the top. Will it go the whole way? Yes, it is. All the way. That's the direction he loves. He really does heave them into that corner, does Ponting. Well, he's now reached his 150, 154 to Ponting of 99 deliveries. Flays that one through the offside again. No ball called as well. There you go, another no ball. Well, Simons is not going to waste any time, so a no ball 4. In fact, this over so far 2 no ball 4s. Oh, that's it. Take that. Another no ball. And it's gone all the way as well. Well, this over is turning out to be a nightmare for him. Not only is it a no ball, he's hit it for 6 as well. And the highest team total in one-day international cricket. It's the first time any side has got to 400. This is the sort of thing this Australian team will enjoy. Oh, and that one's disappeared as well. Another 4. That's 22. 22 of this over, and only 3 balls, 3 legitimate balls have been bowled. So,
well, how many in this over already? Too many.
Oh, he's hit that way over the top as well, and he's got him. No, he's got him. That's a great catch. That's a wonderful catch by Dippenaar. Well, this is as good a catch as you see in circumstances like this. He had the rope right at his heels. It was as flat as a tack. The ball would have gone at least 5 meters over the boundary. and it has been brilliantly caught and brings to the end what is one of the most brilliant knocks ever seen here, I feel certain.
Dippenaar had to judge it well. He'll stay just inside the rope, but Ricky Ponting leaves the stadium. The Wanderers Bullring have played an innings that will be remembered by everyone here for many a year. A standing ovation. Well played, Ricky Ponting. 407 for 4.
So Brett Lee coming out, see if he can brute force a few. Oh, that's an inside edge along the ground for 4. Well, when it goes wrong, it really goes wrong. One-handed is another no ball. This is getting out of hand. It's gone for 4 as well. Well, I don't know what Dylan Marcus is doing. Having done so well in Durban and having been so disciplined, I just don't understand this. Another fumble down there and another run. And I think he's home. He's taken the bails off, but he's going to refer it. But I've got to say, I thought he was home.
Yeah, I think Mark Doucher thought so as well. Just a little delay here. And, took the bails off, but when he took the bails off and he had a little an appeal, then he walked around. I think he could see he was right there.
Yeah, Boucher asking the question very positively because he actually was facing the other direction. It was a reluctant referral by the umpire. I think he knew it was not out. Last ball of the innings. Brett Lee has smashed it away down towards square leg. Kemp hovers down there but then pauses. In comes his throw. And that is the end of the innings. A wonderful batting performance by the Australians. Of that there is no doubt. A world record batting performance. And from a South African bowling point of view, they'll be very, very pleased it's over. That's almost a taken, or a given, as they say. There is the performance of Australia. A wonderful performance. Ponting, the top scorer, won 164 of 105 balls. And, well, who would have thought that we would have had a world record score made at the Wanderers here today? So there it is, 434 for 4 off the 50 overs bowled. Right, and that's the bad news, I'm afraid, for all the bowlers. Well, we'll be back to watch the South African run chase in a little while.
Okay, here we go. Smith on strike. An enormous total to chase down. And he's got someone about 150 screaming in. Oh, that'll be a bit of a help. Big roar from the crowd there. Capacity crowd, 32,000 people. And South Africa open their account. Chopped it on. Lost a wicket early. Nathan Bracken did the business in Durban, and he started by getting Dippenaar today.
A bit of fortune to go with it there. Inside edge. Dippenaar looking to get it down to third man. It's a fairly foolish delivery. And he'll count himself very unlucky on this sort of pitch to get out in that fashion. Fortunately, the hero out of the Durban innings, he has to leave. But Dippenaar gone for 1. South Africa now 3 for 1.
Herschel Gibbs has arrived, taking guard. Nathan Bracken has struck in his first over. Gibbs, very experienced these days, 185 games, average a little bit lower than what it should be for someone of his ability, but he has got 1500s. That's an important stat to remember. Graham Smith, if they get off, there might be a chance. That's good. That's 4.